Yo, it's definitely the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got some news to report, man. We got a lot of things to talk about today. You feel me? Now, if I don't know if y'all know, but there's been some things going on in the culture. Now, if I don't know if y'all know, we're going to break this down for y'all. There's been some things going on in the culture. Give us 1 second. Now, if I don't know if y'all know, we're going to break this down for y'all. There's been some things going on. Go ahead and share this live for us. Share this live. You know, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. So I got some shit like, matter of fact, don't need to do that now. Don't need to do that. It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang. Don't need to do that. Wait for it. I'm about to show y'all some content real quick. Then you decide if you should subscribe. We do it like that. So we got 21 Savage. We got Boston Richie. We got Troy Ave. Math Hoffa. ChinaMac. A lot of things going on, man. A lot of things going on, family. We're going to start off with the Troy Ave situation. You feel me? Then we're going to get into the 21. What you do something for me? 21, what you talk to the ops for me? That's my boy right there, 21. Man, damn, man. I'm going to talk about that, but I'm thinking like 21 probably crashed out. And I'm going to even give y'all some of my backstory, how I crashed out. Well, I didn't crash out. I was about to. They almost got me. Same room, same similar situations. 21 Savage. We're going to talk about it, gang. Go ahead and share this live, man. Share this live on Facebook and Twitter. You on Clubhouse, you on Twitch, you on Facebook, you know, any of the YouTubes. Go ahead and share this right now with a hashtag, man. Let them know what we talking about. What you want to hear about. Hashtag that. You want to hear about 21 Savage? Hashtag 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? Troy Ave, hashtag that. DOTCC. Let's get it, family. It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
Go niggas boost your head up like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life.
And if you could drop a
whole life so you can argue with a nigga.
Hold on, that's the 21 audio. Let me play that 21 audio for y'all so y'all can understand what I'm saying before I play the Trey Ave, Mav Hoffa, ChinaMac.
On Clubhouse. You keep letting all these Chicago niggas boost your head up like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sounds like a few niggas I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on that side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every nigga that we beef with, nigga, 30 of they niggas get smoked, nigga, and don't nothing happen to us, nigga. In real life, nigga. It's real life, nigga. Man, hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the fuck up. I advise you to shut the fuck up, because the niggas that I fuck with out there spanking shit. So stop playing.
All that shit sounds good.
Y'all ain't spanking nothing, nigga.
Yeah, man. That's the only thing y'all ever did. That's one nigga. All right, how many? Hey, look. All right, look. You would die. You would die, nigga. You would die. You would fight.
This whole life, so you can argue with a nigga on Clubhouse.
As y'all can see, y'all see what's going on. That's 21 Savage. But we got full audio. You know what I'm saying? That's just a snippet. You know what I'm saying? We got full audio. We're gonna play that for y'all, man. Shout out on Pure Dope, no cuts. You know what I mean? Also,
hey, I'm from Atlanta, so I want to chime in on that later on.
Yeah,
when you
yes,
get a
sir.
chance
Yes,
to,
sir. I want you to chime in. We on StreamYards too, so we live on YouTube. The link at the top. So like everybody, I want y'all to tap in. Like if y'all out there, y'all want to make sure that people understand what's really going on without being federal. Because you get on here and try to be federal with me, I'm gonna cut you off. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. So just keep that in mind. But let's go to the Troy Ave situation, family.
And I think that having somebody
names that made.
Let's get it.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
Yo, and like me being non-biased, I gotta say some shit off top when I hear ChinaMac say that. Now, ChinaMac, do you still talk to your father? Yes or no? And that's my question to ChinaMac. Because everybody know what I know about his father. This man being a journalist, he doing interviews. Troy Ave come on his platform, he decide to let Troy Ave speak on certain situations. A lot of times, this stuff is talked about beforehand. Sometimes it might be caught off guard. But you got Troy Ave come on there and say what he said. Y'all just heard the footage. He said that he picked up the gun and motherfucker tried to end his life on some self-defense shit. A lot of people will say that that's the reason why this case been prolonging. Because of the state of New York, guns is, man, they don't like guns. They don't like guns out there for sure. And a lot of people will say that the reason that this case is being prolonged is because self-defense. If it was self-defense, what do you give them? How much time do you give them? See, this case can set precedent for other cases. People don't know that though. But that's the reason why this case been going on so long. Because this case right here is going to set precedents for other cases. Lawyers going to be able to use and reference this case. So they got to make sure it's right. I think they already fucked up. Now, Troy Ave, he made a song called, The Streets is Dead or The Streets is a Myth. Well, that's what he said on the verse. I'm not sure if that's the actual name of the song. Y'all get in the comments and let me know right now, gang. Is that the get in the comments and let me know.
Yeah, streets is a myth. You right.
So like when he said this, it was a whole situation with Troy Ave. A lot of people like, damn, what the fuck is Troy Ave talking about? Is he snitching? Thing is, though, he ain't went to court yet and said what he said. So a lot of people ask me, they like, damn, Troy Ave, is he snitching? Shit, motherfucking rappers be talking about killing niggas and shooting niggas and selling dope and all that shit every day. Did they do it? A lot of times, no. That's why they saying it on the record. So maybe this is the situation with Troy Ave. I don't know.
But yeah, but the nigga said middle finger from the stand.
Yeah, he said middle finger from the stand. Like middle finger from the stand. He taking the stand in certain parts of the country. Like niggas taking the stand, period, is foul play.
It's all that shit. That's violation. That's violation.
Hold on.
Taking the stand, period.
It's certain parts of this country where that ain't no violation, my nigga. long as you go up there and you ain't say shit, it's not a problem to that particular city. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a fact. I deal with the whole United States.
Nah, we
get
ain't
some
saying
people
it
up
ain't
here
no
right
fact.
now.
We ain't saying it ain't no fact. It's just like taking a stand, period. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't gotta take no stand, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm innocent until proven guilty, which means anything I say will be used against me in the court of law. So if I just shut the fuck up, I have a better chance of winning in any case.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you can shut the fuck up, but everybody else is talking. Like, that be the thing.
But see, that don't say, but see, they doing that with Young Thug. Young Thug had 58 charges, nigga. He down to 9 charges. You know what I'm saying? Because he not saying nothing. I can have a million witnesses to point me out in court. As long as they don't have no evidence that I did the shit they talking about, you have no case, bro.
Yeah, but so some of the witnesses, this is the thing, though, right? Like, some of the witnesses be credible. Not saying they always creditable, but like, look what happened with them biker gangs between them biker gangs and
they out. They out.
But I'm saying, look what happened in Lawson, California, bro. They had that shit on camera. It was over 200 bikers, and none of them opened their mouth, right? But the problem is even if a motherfucker open his mouth and they ain't got no sufficient evidence, you know how the court goes. They're gonna try to throw something on you. So, like you say, bro, the best option is for everybody to close their mouth, because if one person open their mouth, then they could just charge you with something like, okay, we can't charge Young Thug with nothing but brandishing firearms and shit. You know what I'm saying? So niggas gotta close their mouth, because even if you open your mouth, you might not get time, but they still gonna do something to you, my nigga.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
That's the fucking problem.
So now let me rewind it real quick. So now we got this situation when it comes to Troy Ave. Now Troy Ave went on the Math Hoffa podcast. Shout out Math Hoffa, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole situation where Troy Ave spoke on his current murder case. Crazy situation, right? I'm gonna play that footage for y'all real quick.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
It's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's
right there. Like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, ChinaMac, he was on this platform before, y'all. Y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this shit. He came up here when he had the situation with AD. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, by the end of the episode, I'm like, damn, he giving me clout chasing vibes. Like, I hope that ain't what ChinaMac be on. You know what I'm saying? Some clout chasing ass shit. Because this don't even make sense. He got bigger issues. He say he a gangster. He had that gangster persona.
ChinaMac say the
Hold on 1 second, bro. He got a whole gangster personality, gangster persona, but his pops is a fucking rat. Do he not talk to his pops? The niggas that gave him life out of his balls? Do he not talk to him?
Hold on, you're Chuck.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, I don't even understand why he's even speaking on that unless he is chasing clout. because niggas is not holding firm to the shit they talking about. So you have an issue with Mav Hoffa pulling Av on his show. Why did you not speak, or anybody speak about $1 million worth of game? Because them two bozos gave Taxstone the platform. What's the difference? He's the one with the open murder case. So nobody got nothing to say about that, but everybody got something to say about Mav doing it. That shit don't make sense. Next, Av is going to be subpoenaed regardless because he is part of that case. So when you subpoenaed, you're going to be on the stand. So it's possible that he's saying when he gets to the stand, he's just going to give the middle finger. He ain't told nobody because ain't nobody been to trial yet. Lastly, Taxstone goes back to court January 26th to start pre-trial hearings. The case ain't got nothing to do with self-defense, is why it's not being pushed. It got to do with the nigga attorney prolonging the shit, and he prolonging it, not trying to see how much time could pass before niggas go to trial. That's it. I mute my mic.
Yeah. Yo, Tripe, I appreciate that. Like, but at the end of the day, it's like, what is he talking about though? Make it make sense. So he talking about a song. All these rappers be capping. Until I see some black and white, I don't know if he a rat or not. I don't get it. And him coming from the streets, I would think that he would know that.
You can't give him that title until he testifies. There's no statements that came out in his name. There's no testimony. He didn't sit on any stand. There's nothing that has ever came out other than him saying middle finger from the stand. And you know how niggas run with everything they want to because they got the hate in them. Whatever it is they dealing with, niggas took that and ran with it. He did that for publicity. However he used it, niggas keep talking about it. You can't say nothing until there's black and white or he takes the stand. We're not talking about an informant. We're talking about if somebody snitched or not. That's what's going on right now.
And that's how.
Yeah, that nigga talking like that nigga talking about like from that interview wise, what he was saying in the interview and shit. That's what he referencing, bro. That shit crazy.
That's not what he's referencing, bro. It's not what he's referencing.
China.
No, ChinaMac is referencing the interview for sure. He's talking about that the interview is I guess I don't know. He cloud chasing.
That's what I'm saying. ChinaMac, and I'm gonna hit him myself. ChinaMac talking about he not watching Mav no more because Mav put Av there. That shit don't make sense. But like I said, the nigga Tax was on $1 million worth of game and ain't nobody held the niggas accountable. This nigga sitting there, mind you, he's not just facing a murder, he's facing a murder and 3 attempt murders. Maggie got hit in there, which is Mano ex-girl. Another dude got hit in there. Av got hit in his legs, and my brother died. We're not talking about no one person. We're talking about several different people that shot that night. But y'all gave him $1 million worth of game, gave him a platform to talk. That's the type of shit that gives potential jurors, right? That potential jurors to look at shit and see it differently because somebody give a person a platform and think they're a good person. So this could go in any different way. I'm mute.
Hey, before you mute though, hey Tripe Gangsta, I gotta ask you though. A lot of people don't know this though, bro. When it comes to this whole Troy Ave situation and Taxstone, your brother actually lost his life that night, bro. Can you speak on that? Like, you know, I know that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you. I don't want you to get in depth with just the fact that was your brother. Just let people know, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's my brother. It's now 7+ years since it happened. So I'm dealing with it every day. You know, all these topics. I see them, I pay attention. I see a lot of shit. I see a lot of niggas who don't know what the fuck they talk about free tax. I see women who ain't in the streets tagging that. Niggas don't know what they doing. They don't know who watching them. They just running their mouth. Right? So that's ongoing for me, my family, my friends, my peers. Everybody that fuck with us know that this shit is ongoing. So I don't speak on it. Last time I was actually in this room and I spoke on it, the nigga Tax looped my comment and tried to make a comment off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Can you talk on that? Can you speak on that? Because like last time you was in the room, we did a Troy Ave room, and then you came through, you gave your perspective,
Yeah, I
And
said something about coming to the club. I said niggas knew who was gonna be in the building that night, and the nigga ran with that and trying to. He's probably trying to use that in this case as well. So I'm not speaking on nothing on some street shit, open case details, other than until after the shit is done. Like I said, niggas got to go to trial. So everybody else that's having all these intricate, like even nigga Hassan, this nigga running his mouth talking about what he think happened and what happened. Niggas just crazy. Niggas just looping in names and clickbait because this shit gets attention. But some niggas is dealing with this shit daily. I just went with my mother to court for the first time because she asked me to go with her to court. Dude had a court date on the 21st. His attorney is on trial on another case. That's what he's been using other cases to prolong the trial. The judge says, okay, he should be done by the 23rd, and on the 26th, we'll start pre-trial motion. That's what's happening. So sometime in the next weeks or so, we should see some type of trial starting. I'm mute.
Salute to you, Trife, man. Salute to you.
Word. Salute to Trife, man.
Nigga ain't seen you in a minute, man. You been ducked off in the Bahamas and shit, man. I see you, nigga, wherever you be at.
Yeah, I gotta stay mental, man. This is something that I'm still dealing with too. This is one of my major demons, man. I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. Nigga took my brother, so.
Yeah, nah, I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, you already told me that was your man. So, I kind of just tread lightly with the people I fuck with because I know you feel some type of way about it. But, that I'm gonna just want to say that case, you know what I'm saying? It's a real special case due to the circumstances of, I really don't know what the fuck is going on, but it seemed like somebody running their mouth, but that's just me.
Yo, listen, somebody running, look, I don't think people understand. This is a concert in a major New York venue, which is Urban Plaza. And when you have concerts of that nature, which was a T.I. concert, you got a bunch of street niggas and street bitches that come out to these venues. Somebody was in that green room. Somebody probably, I haven't spoke to the D. I don't know nothing about none of that stuff. I don't know what type of witnesses they got. But I guarantee you somebody got caught up in something between then and now that's going to say they was in that green room, probably testify. We don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Remember, when niggas get caught up in something, they give up information. They might have been quiet in the beginning, but they're not going to be quiet if they're trying to stay their life. We know how rats do. So this shit is just wherever it is right now. We got to get to trial to get the facts out.
And that's what I've been saying. The same thing. I actually told Mr. California earlier that same exact quote. Like, look, man, you got to wait till this shit hit black and white. Because all that if and buts and all that shit, that ain't how the streets work. At least that part of it. Like, the streets ain't fair at all. Don't think it's fair. If you think it's fair, you already fucking lost. But when it comes to that part, yeah, it's some strict guidelines when it comes to this snitching shit, man.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. And like they say, paperwork always tells what the work is really like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be saying a lot of shit without paperwork. And, that's just what I want to see. I want to see the paperwork, like Tribe say, let this shit go to trial. Let that paperwork, you know what I'm saying, tell the story of whoever the fuck did it, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas know who guilty and niggas know who innocent, you know what I'm saying? So niggas know what it is.
Hey, perfect example.
Is it true that ChinaMac is saying this about Math Hoffa, or he might be saying it because he interviewed somebody who called his dad a snitch? Is that true about the Math Hoffa, or did Tav say it?
That could be a situation.
I think I saw a title. I didn't know if it was true.
I mean, that shit crazy.
Fuck it, ping him.
Because like,
y'all ping ChinaMac came to this room. Hold on, real quick, bro. ChinaMac came to this room on Clubhouse before, and he came and actually by the end of the episode, I thought he was cloud chasing. It was the shit with AD. We still ain't seen that fight. They had blood and shit like this. Like, man, where y'all get that from? The arts and crafts store or some shit? Y'all trying to make up characters out here, man. This ain't GTA, gang. Stop that.
I swear, there ain't no evidence of no fight, man. Ain't nowhere, man. That's
he came
crazy.
up here and he had this whole situation to talk about, and we gave him the platform. Shit went viral. You know what I'm saying? Right moments. It actually was an hour before they so-called met up and had the fight. But look, I'm not here to disrespect ChinaMac. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no issues with him, but I just think it's quite strange that he'll be mentioning something that's more so hearsay than anything, and he's supposed to be some sort of street nigga, That's what they trying to say he is, right? Because he was locked up.
But see,
his
this what I'm
pops a
saying.
rat
Ain't
and shit like
this
that.
ain't this that China? Ain't that Chinese dude that's from New York or some shit? Cause he was just on
ChinaMac the blood, my nigga. You know exactly.
He was just on the interview.
It's the only Chinese nigga who a blood, my nigga.
He not blood.
My bad.
He not. But he was just on the interview. He was just on the interview describing how he shot a nigga on, like, I think it was Say Cheese or some shit. And I'm looking at the interview like, damn, why is this nigga describing how he can?
He already went to jail for that shit.
Well, you got to remember though, right? Louis, like even if like he said he went to jail for it, but I'm gonna tell you, like Chuck said earlier, the streets is a myth. The streets ain't fair. A lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying, or a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they select the politics on what they like or what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker will do some shit in the streets, but just because he don't like the person, he'll talk down on the person and say, you know what I'm saying, they did this and that. And in a way, it could be dry snitching. But a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, a lot of so-called gangsters don't see it like that because, you know what I'm saying, they select the politic, and so they feel like, fuck that, he's the enemy, he's a sucker, so we gonna say this and we gonna say that. And I think that's where the you know what I'm saying, the split comes in between. I said a lot of people select the politics, so they feel like a lot of shit they be saying might not be snitching or whatever because they select the politic, and it just be weird. You know what it is, Chuck. People select the politic on things they want to talk about and what they don't want to talk about, and I think that's real weird. You be in the street, nigga, it ain't no select the politic, my nigga. It's not, but you know that's the era we live in where people select the politic on people that they have, you know, liking for. You know what I'm saying? If you like somebody, if you fuck with somebody enough, he could be a snitch. You're gonna still say he ain't no snitch, even though the paperwork there, even though this nigga calling niggas mamas and shit.
That's it.
Let me play this. Hey, hold on. One mic real quick. Let me play this audio real quick, gang. Everybody mute up. We live on Clubhouse as well as live on YouTube, man. Y'all share this live. You know, just heard from Trife Gangster. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate him coming through, showing love. You know what I'm saying? He always come through, show support. You know, things that happened last time he was on this shit is crazy. You know, like he said, Taxstone posted it on his motherfucking Facebook. I mean, his Instagram, as if he was going to use it for his case or some shit, for defense. Weird as hell. But niggas talk about street niggas, right? Right. That's why I know the game ain't fair. Stay the fuck out the streets, man.
I don't think that's street at all. I would never watch another match.
Hold on. It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it to him. He gonna tell us what the streets is, right? Let me play that back.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
Are y'all agreeing with him? Yes or no?
Troy, hold on. How can see this is my thing with ChinaMac, bro. He like making himself like a hypocrite, bro. You would say that about Troy Ave, right? But why you ain't saying that about Taxstone? What about all the police shit he been doing on Twitter and all over the internet throughout this whole situation, bro? Why ChinaMac ain't speaking on that, bro? If you gonna have that type of energy for Troy, why you can't have that energy for Tax? Tax talking about an open case. You feel what I'm saying? And Tax actually points fingers at niggas.
So why is ChinaMac not pointing that out?
Nah, that's a fact. That's
These
the
niggas
big ass
in
fact.
cahoots. These niggas the same kind of rat.
Hey, yo, Tax wrote the judge. He wrote a letter to the judge and everything. So that's crazy. So niggas don't say that.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, this nigga Tax the whole time, bro. This nigga been saying all type of wild shit, pointing fingers. Oh, these niggas did this. These niggas did that.
On
like,
big
come on, bro.
platforms. On big platforms.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Just to throw this out here, like the nigga, cause you know I'm from Atlanta and shit. Like the nigga Gunner, bro. The same shit. It's the same shit, bro. Like that nigga ain't getting no sleep over that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, I mean, when the nigga got out, you know what I'm saying? He had to come to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga wanted to.
Thing, bro. It's not the same thing, brother.
I'm saying the whole thing as far as like saying shit, bro. Like just talking.
Nah, that's not
like just all the
Lucci. Them two situations is nowhere near the same, bro. You can't compare the two, bro. Like you giving a horrible example, like trying to compare those two, bro. They nothing alike.
That's for the Cloud Chaser TV.
I'm saying you saying snitching. You said something about snitching. So that's what I was. That's what I was just going off.
Gunner made a statement, official statement that's in black and white, where he pled guilty and said YSL was the gang, and said the gun in the car and the drugs was not his. That's not the same as somebody saying middle finger from the stand. That's it. Other than that, you have to show me something else that points to that man as a snitch. And I'm referencing Troy Ave. Other than that, people just run their mouth off of that, off of him saying that, not off of NYPD or the district attorney or a federal judge or an attorney giving a statement that he made. No, it's him saying that in his music, right? So we leaving everything that's being said in music, or we not, right? That's what we're talking about when it comes to him. There's nothing else under his name. There's no documentation. He didn't get on nobody's stand and telling nobody as of this moment.
And
Yeah,
then,
Troy Ave ain't saying shit.
Exactly, and to add to what Trice's saying, check this out. If y'all look at the interview, he just explained to y'all. Mav asked him the direct question, bro. He's not even a witness on Taxstone's case, bro. He fighting for his life on his own case, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he ain't got shit to do with Taxstone case. So how could niggas call this nigga a rat if he ain't even on the nigga case? He's not a witness. He's nothing, bro. He's fighting his own case.
Hey, yo, Trife, I got a question. Yo, Trife, I got a question, my boy.
I got you right now. Hold up. His case, Av's case, is weapon possession and attempted murder. And attempted murder is on against Taxstone. Originally, they was going to tried to charge him with shooting my brother because he was the person with the weapon at the end of the night in the car. The weapon was caught in the car with other weapons. The only weapon was in there was the weapon that he's saying he took. The other two guns was in the car. They stopped him from leaving in the car, held the car, got a warrant, and got those guns. Because they got him on tape shooting that gun, that is how he's been charged with attempt murder, reckless endangerment, whatever else. That's his case. Go ahead, bro.
All right, my question is, I noticed that in the past, you and Troy Ave had a little friction. What's your relationship now? Like, are y'all cool?
We ain't had no friction. We had the fact that he went on Breakfast Club saying things that I didn't agree with, capping on Breakfast Club, and I responded to that. We ain't have no beef. That was my issue with him about everything's concerning my brother, but that's it. So I ain't saying nothing other than the fact that that's the only issue we had. Have I sat down and spoke with him about whatever? Not at this time.
Oh, okay. So look it up.
Yeah, that man got a raw deal, man. You know, his partner got killed. He got charged with a motherfucking attempted murder, like taking a gun from a nigga. All that shit crazy.
Hey, right, and he was at the top of his career at that time.
Hey, Tribe, I
you know what's so crazy?
Question real quick, though,
if that nigga was in Atlanta or Houston or anywhere like that, bro, Troy Ave would have no case, bro. The nigga would be good, all the way good, bro. That shit in New York, He got
He
fucked
would
up.
go ahead, Dev. He would have been on probation. You know how the nigga that
No, bro, he wouldn't have been on shit, bro. That shit would have been self-defense.
Shit would have been
stand your ground, bro.
in the South or anywhere else.
It would have been stand your ground, bro.
Yeah.
And if he was white, there would be no charges.
Nah,
Yo,
if he was gonna
Trife, how
stand
you
your
feel
ground
about
fake,
that?
he'd be straight.
How you feel about that whole Hot Son Campbell situation? Hot Son, he said he made a video and he like the truth. Everybody don't know that Trey Ave was caught with 3 guns, and one of the guns came from the gun that he picked up because he's saying that everybody had jumped on Taxstone, so somebody had to come in and lift all them people off of them. Then somebody grabbed the gun, type of shit. I'm gonna play the footage in just a second.
Nah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Was he in the green room when it happened?
Nah, he wasn't there.
Exactly. He wasn't in the building. It didn't happen inside of the main part of the club. It happened in the VIP area, which is known as the green room. You had to be in the green room to have those type of details. So now if you have those type of details, right? When you talking about what Ab doing on Math Hopper, what's the difference with Hassan doing? You giving a whole bunch of non-facts about what happened. And you was in this. So if you saying this is facts, somebody told you this, who is this you're talking to? That's giving you this so-called detailed information about who walked past who and who pulled who off of. And he wasn't by himself, but you said that Casanova had told him to come out. And Casanova pulled, so he wasn't by himself. For one,
Yeah, he freestyling. Hassan freestyling, man. That's all he doing.
Yeah, he freestyling for clickbait. What do you mean?
Let me get to
That's
it,
all
y'all.
Hassan Campbell ever do, bro. That's what he made his whole career off of, bro. Stop chasing off other niggas' names, bro. That's all he do. He start a fake beef with a nigga, then he apologize behind the scenes. That's just what he do, bro.
That's what he did with me on the
gun.
Apologize behind the scenes. Been ducking ever since.
Nigga, and I done seen the proof in my face. These facts. Try speaking all facts, bro. Hassan Campbell definitely reached out behind the scenes trying to apologize and shit.
Man, that's for the wrong attention. Yeah.
So who shot Maggie, Mano's ex-girl?
I'm not sure. Let me play
the same person.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Hold on, no. The same, he is charged with all of that. It's all happening from the same incident.
Troy Ave is charged with all that.
No.
Taxstone. Yeah.
Crazy when that shit first came out and the motherfuckers couldn't speak.
I'm about to play this, man. Y'all listen to this, man. Let's get it. It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
The Troy Ave.
The Chicago nigga
irritated my soul. As I listen to Troy Ave, right? Try to justify or make himself look like he stood tall. That's what he called it. He stood tall, is what he's saying. While everybody else ran. Here's the reality of it, right? Troy Ave is trying to sell y'all this image of him being a super thug. What Troy Ave is not telling y'all is that Benga died because Taxstone said that Troy Ave music was trash. I'm going to say that again. We love, bring it back, come rewind. Benga, a dope brother from Brooklyn, lost his life because Taxstone said Troy Ave music was trash. And during that time, I got mad receipts of people that said something smart about Troy Ave, And his answer was, when I see you, it's going to be violence. So because somebody didn't like his music and felt like he was a watered down 50 Cent to the 10th power, it was going to be smoke. So, Taxstone. Now let me make this clear. I'm not on Taxstone's side. I'm not on Troy Ave's side. I'm on the side of not seeing a dude go to jail that shouldn't be in the first place. Oh, let's get to that. Taxstone is in jail because Casanova 2 Time invited him out to a party that he did not know Troy Ave was going to be, right? So he wasn't supposed to be there. He had other things to do. He went only because of Casanova 2 Times. He ends up going to this party, and boom, pops up Troy Ave with a bunch of dudes. Banger, in fact, he walked past Taxstone. Troy Ave stepped to Taxstone on some what's up now. Taxstone did not step to Troy Ave. I'm going to say that again. Banger walked past Taxstone first and didn't say anything to him. But because Troy Ave started the drama inside that club, the drama he started, the wick, the dynamite that he lit, boom, exploded. And down goes Taxstone. I mean, not Taxstone, a Banger. He lost his life because a brother said that his Troy Ave music sucks. So, in the process of that, Troy Ave got shot twice. If Taxstone was in the South and he wasn't a felon, he wouldn't be in jail for murder. It would be self-defense. And because New York has no self-defense, he's been in jail because the district attorney don't know what to do with this case. You know why? Because what Troy Ave is not telling you, he got caught with 3 guns that night. 2 of the guns belonged to him. 1 of them belonged to Taxstone. He's painting a picture of him being heroic when in all actuality, he was the troublemaker. And if Taxstone didn't have that gun that night, he would be dead, or they would have beat that man to death. There's no telling what would have happened to Taxstone leaving that club because there was 2 guns outside waiting for him.
I want to leave it right there. Now, it sounds like he trying to say that Troy Ave was a troublemaker. Even like this, the shit that's coming out of Hassan Campbell's mouth. So we gotta, take that in
That's
consideration.
because Hassan Campbell ain't facing no charges. He ain't got no cases. He ain't fighting nothing. So that's easy for him to say.
It don't matter, man. The gun was in a club, so automatically that makes Tax look bad. You feel me?
Say that.
Campbell, bro. He giving details of this shit like as if he was there, bro. Like none of what he's saying is true, bro. Like this nigga just making up stories out his ass, bro, and just talking as if the shit is facts, bro. That
He
shit
said
crazy.
it was facts. I got proof.
Right, talking about I got proof. How the fuck you know what the district attorney having problems with? Like they
Unless you
confused and shit.
working.
Nigga, you don't know if they confused, nigga.
Then Buddy connected to the bald head, nigga. It's crazy, man. Last time nigga was on Secrets on the Internet. Let me play this footage, man. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think.
ChinaMac gets to come in our house and he gets to say he want to, and people gonna say,
Oh man, so we got the
Y'all hear it?
Nuh-uh.
So you want to tell me that ChinaMac gets to come in our house and he gets to say and do whatever he wants to, and people are gonna say,
Oh man, so we got the.
So I'm gonna give y'all some context to this, right? So basically, Hassan Campbell, he don't like what ChinaMac be saying. He say that ChinaMac, 1090 Jake, all culture vultures. You know what I'm saying? They come through the culture. They try to out all these black people, but they never out people that's from their own race. Now, you can't, numbers don't lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he got a point there. Like, I don't see them out in them motherfucking biker gangs and shit like that. What's the other dude who come up here? Who we interviewed like 2 times. What was his name? He from California. He be beefing with my boy ODM Slim. Shout out ODM Slim.
You talking about ChinaMac?
No, not ChinaMac. ChinaMac, that's ODM Slim boy.
Nope,
Hey, cool.
Milk 74.
Milk 74.
Milk 74. Yeah, there you go. Milk 74. You know what I'm saying? I never, like, they always, we got paperwork on him, and him. All these hims is shit, and he's, whatever the fuck they want to call them, is black people. 1090 Jake, black people. Why is that though? It's the same thing I have a problem when it comes to Reggie Wright or a fucking, what's the other cop name and shit, the cricket ass cop who be coming on Clubhouse vouching for niggas and shit who supposed to be gangster. Greg K. No, him. Right? Shit is crazy. How the fuck y'all don't never mention them dirty ass cops that you was running around with since you want to be snitching on the niggas you was running around with and getting money with? Make it make sense to me, man. Otherwise, I can't respect it, and I don't fucking want to hear it. Because I think it's all cap. Because how you leave out them details when you saying that, oh yeah, y'all did this, y'all set up this demonstration, y'all set up this organization, and y'all was on top of this shit in this town and all that. What about that shit with Young Dolph, with Reggie Wright? Wake that shit up. Oh yeah, go wake that shit up. Young Dolph,
I've been in
Reggie
that
Wright.
shit.
Wake that shit up. You hear me?
I've been in talk of
So
that shit.
here's the thing, though. People don't know what's going on, man. They just act like they know. And they pretend.
The craziest part, though, is they didn't believe me when I first said it. They was like, nah. I was like, nigga, Dolph got caught at the airport with that money, nigga. That shit went back. That's why Richie got locked up. Nigga, I was saying that shit. They like, nah, I ain't heard that. Nah, nigga, that's a fact.
Really, they really.
We gonna say allegedly on the platform. Only reason being because these folks like to sue and shit. But you can't sue the facts, nigga.
Allegedly, man. Allegedly, what you know what I'm saying might not be true. It might be true. Allegedly, though, what's strongly being said is when he was at Roof Chris. That's when he really got caught, and they had kidnapped his ass, and they killed him, and they took him to the cookie stove that morning, and they shot the whole shit up, and they left. They made it seem like he got killed there.
Bro, what is you talking about, bro?
I mean,
come on with the conspiracy theory shit.
Nah,
we about done with this nigga Lucci.
I was just about to say that. Oh, God.
Get down.
This nigga Lucci on mushrooms, bro.
Hey, man. Let's get it, man. Hey, man.
Clear that they got videos about pulling up to the cookie stove.
They killed the
Hey, man, let's play it, though. I'm going to play this on whole footage with ChinaMac. Basically, shit, Hassan Campbell and ChinaMac confront each other. I don't know if y'all heard this. I know y'all ain't heard this because I'm looking at the view count. It say 1,600. So y'all share this live, man. Y'all share this live. Share this live, on Facebook and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Shit, grab the audio, put it up on your YouTube, your Instagram, your Reels. I know y'all trying to make that real money, right? Y'all put us up there on them reels, gang. You know what I'm saying? Just hashtag us. You hear me? Hashtag everybody else.
Tell me that ChinaMac gets to come in our house and he gets to say and do whatever he wants to, and people are going to support him, but you won't be able to do that in this house. I'll give you $10,000 right now if you can show me a picture with ChinaMac inside his house at a dinner table with black kids eating. I'll give both of y'all $10,000 right now. Produce a picture of him inside his house with his mother and father, black kids eating at the table. It was forbidden. His parents, I promise you, I don't even know his parents, and I guarantee you they don't like black people.
Is it my turn to speak?
Knock yourself out.
That last comment was crazy, Osborne.
All right, that was crazy. Listen,
Is it true?
Listen,
Is it true?
Campbell, Hassan Campbell, my bad.
Y'all heard that, right? Everybody mute up.
Man, that's crazy. That nigga said he don't even know him and he guaranteed.
Yeah, it's some echo behind that, like before you was talking. But yeah, like you heard. Look, I'm gonna play it back. Everybody mute up, man. Mute up so the audience can hear it. Let's get it.
Hassan Campbell, my bad. Listen, I got pictures like that. I produced those pictures. Now let me done.
That last comment was crazy, Osborne.
That was crazy. Listen,
Is it true?
Listen,
Is it true?
Campbell,
He said Thad's son Campbell. You heard him? Did y'all hear him?
Yeah, he's telling the truth. Asian people hate us.
He said Thad's son Campbell. That's what he said. Hold on, let me play it back.
Knock yourself out.
That last comment was crazy, Osborne.
That was crazy. Listen,
Is it true?
Listen,
Is it true?
Campbell, Hassan Campbell, my bad. Listen, I got pictures like that. I produced those pictures. Now let me tell you this. Hassan Campbell.
Go get him. You in your house? You in your house? Go get him.
I'm gonna produce them. Now listen, let me tell you something, right?
If you call me Tyson Campbell in my face, I would shoot you in your face, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, if you call me,
I would shoot you dead in your face. You in your house? Go get him.
I'm gonna produce them. Now listen, let me tell you something, right?
If you call me Tyson Campbell in my face, I would shoot you in your face, nigga. Watch your fucking mouth.
Well, if you call me,
I would shoot you dead in your face.
If you call me ChinaMan in my face, I'll beat the shit out of you. How about that?
No, you won't. The same thing that happened to you in California happened to you again, where you don't.
Is that disrespectful? His name ChinaMac. And nigga call him ChinaMan. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's disrespectful, ChinaMan. Yeah, racist.
Hey, my bad, y'all. I apologize. This does not reflect this platform. I really didn't know, because if a motherfucker call you ChinaMac, I don't see why can't nobody call you ChinaMan.
Chuck, you fucked up.
I guess they can call you by your name or something, like your real name. But
It derives. ChinaMan derives from a term that the British made up.
Oh,
it's racist. It's racist.
Bless us with some knowledge. Tell us about that.
That hair, people use that hair as a slur for years since I was a kid, so I know. I mean,
But don't it just mean that it's a man from China?
Yeah, it's not really a slur, but that's just a like.
No, because they call women.
It's how you say it. It's how you say it.
So if I be like, "That's Chinaman right there," he gonna get mad.
But
you
shit,
probably,
in St.
you probably
Louis,
got to make it one word and say Chinaman.
In St. Louis, that's what they call the Chinese restaurant runs. The Chinamen. The Chinamen. That's what they call it.
Yeah. You got to make it one word for it not to be offensive.
That's not the college Chinese restaurant.
I would never sleep on the foot.
Damn, what's up with buddy?
Who was that? That was T-Money
Somebody.
rapping? But what's that word?
Smarter than me.
That sounds like Hey, he said y'all gonna listen to this mixtape.
Hey, but look, let me do a quick
who does that sound
bring
like a knockoff
everything
of
back
OJ the
together,
Juice
man. Hey, everybody mute up real quick. Let me bring everything back together. So, like, we got done with that Trey Ave situation, you know what I'm saying? Trife Gangsta even spoke on it. So y'all know what's going on, you feel me? So when it comes to We got this whole situation with 21, man. Like 21, that's my boy, man. 21, would you do something for me? 21, would you talk to the ops for me? That's my shit. Let's talk to 21 real quick, y'all. I'm thinking 21 is crashing out. And I hate that shit for him. Cause they try to do that same shit to me on Clubhouse before. They like, who you know? Nigga, none of your fucking business. Oh yeah, who did this? I have no idea, nigga. You see how that work? But
You know,
let's
I
play
gotta
this
give you your
footage.
credit for that, Chuck. I gotta give you credit for that.
Right.
And they thought niggas ain't know the feds on Clubhouse, gang.
The feds been on Clubhouse. The feds was in my emails last year. No, the year before last. They was in 2021. For
And I
some
want to
shit
say,
I
I
put
think,
on social media. They in my emails now. What the fuck?
see, Chuck, I think he kind of like lost. I feel like when it come to everybody else that's not from his section, he do be kind of calm because he know like these niggas not where he at. So it's kind of personal to him when it's a nigga from his side that's talking, well, not his side, but from his city that's talking shit. It make it a little bit more personal for him. That's why I think he kind of like spazzed out the way he did. Cause you notice like if somebody else from another city say something, he don't really like indulge in the bullshit. He'll be kind of calm and let niggas talk and say whatever they want to say. But it seemed like this right here was kind of personal to him. Cause he was pissed the fuck off. He was yelling like, and I never seen this man act like that on Clubhouse the whole 2 years I've been out here.
He tried though. He tried. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I ain't nobody. He tried, but I don't know what the fuck was said. At some point, he snapped.
Oh, that shit wild though. I'm gonna play it for y'all though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna play the snippet, then we gonna get to the whole thing, man.
You gonna play the whole thing, Chuck, or just that little part?
I'm gonna play that part first. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna chime in on that, and then I'm gonna play some more of the footage. Y'all can chime in on that. Just give me a second.
You keep letting all these Chicago niggas boost your head up like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sound like a few niggas I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on that side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every nigga that we beef with, nigga, 30 of they niggas get smoked, nigga, and don't nothing happen to us, nigga. In real life, nigga. It's real life, nigga. Man, hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the fuck up. I advise you to shut the fuck up, cause the niggas that I fuck with out there spanking shit. So stop playing.
All that shit sounds good.
Y'all ain't spanking nothing, nigga.
That's the only thing y'all ever did. That's one nigga. All right, how many? Hey, look. All right, look. You would die. You would die, nigga. You would die. You would fight.
This whole life, so you can argue with a nigga on Clubhouse. You keep letting all these Chicago niggas boost your head up like y'all niggas ain't dying in real life, man. Stop playing.
Then that sound like a few niggas I know from the rag. All right, bro. So you saying y'all undefeated on that side? Y'all ain't took no loss.
Man, every nigga that we beef with, nigga, 30 of they niggas get smoked, nigga, and don't nothing happen to us, nigga. In real life, nigga. It's real life, nigga. Man, hey, look, Cap, you from Chicago. I advise you to shut the fuck up. I advise you to shut the fuck up, cause the niggas that I fuck with out there spanking shit. So stop playing.
All that shit sounds good.
Yo. Y'all hear what's going on?
That shit was nasty, bro. I hate he said all that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate he said all that shit. I'm from Atlanta, so I know what's going on. I hate he said that shit, bro.
But goes,
he don't say shit like that, bro. He don't say shit like that.
Yeah, but people keep on like coming at him though. At one point, you snap and you lose your mind. Like you only
that's cool and all that. That's cool and all that. But I'm just saying, I hate he did all that on him.
Yeah.
But if he would have did that shit like in person, if him and the niggas would have been arguing in person,
but niggas thought like, even when that shit
different.
happened to me though, Ghost, they thought like, damn, this nigga, he goofy as hell. Fuck is he? He should say some names. Nigga, when you in the prison yard, you gotta say some names. Nigga, that's a one-on-one conversation, nigga. And we ain't in no prison yards. We on Clubhouse, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? The internet. Hey, do you know him? Hell no. I don't know. Who you know?
But you
Shit.
don't
Keep
this
that
app
to
bring,
yourself.
but you don't feel like this app sometimes can get you out of pocket where
Yeah,
you
it
just be like,
can.
damn, I spent
I
too much.
knew it. Look, once I seen 21 Savage get on burners, even though 21 Savage, he got some sort of equity into this app on Clubhouse, right? This app they call Clubhouse, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like my YouTube family, a lot of y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. But it got a lot of users on there. You know, people that downloaded the app and they frequent the app. So 21 Savage, he decided to come in on a burner and speak on different, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play some footage for y'all real quick, man. Listen to this.
When I was out there, you wasn't around. You wasn't around. You wasn't in the mix, gang. You was just a nigga from the hood who was out there.
Can't you tell him how he a bitch? Who did what to him? Who chased him? Who shot him?
You can,
You can't
yeah.
do none of that. The fuck? You just going up. You just talking off emotion.
Yeah, what make him a bitch, blood?
Come on, bro. You just talking off emotion.
He ain't no bitch. You just be capping.
Yeah, I know. I'm not no bitch. I've been putting hands on it. I've been one of them. Niggas never played with me. Before this, I'm talking about before this shit. Before we was into anything, nigga ain't never played with me, nigga.
It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
Blue ain't been saying nothing though, bro.
Man, listen, bro, cause I can't look, bro. That's what I'm saying. I ain't finna talk loud over no nigga, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
That's your brother though.
But it's
He just asked you a regular question. Man, that ain't his brother like that. That ain't
No.
his brother like that.
Here, dog, now cut.
That gang. That ain't. I got it clear, bro. You went in the loop like that back then. You just got super close with them, gang. You did. You just got super close with them. Probably like probably like. I'ma keep it a brick. I say probably like right after the 9 closed. That's when you got in the mix for real.
What year that is?
Bro? That's like 2018.
Hey, just think about it, bro. If a nigga down with his mom, who in the hell doing gangster years ago? Still going home, and I know niggas know my mom stay right here. What the fuck?
I was thugging.
Man, you ain't. Man, okay, bro.
I was thugging on my kids. My kids can die if I'm lying, nigga.
Did you came to the
fuck is you talking about?
Did you not come to the nine with money? Your first time ever come to the nine was you.
Oh no, man. Like, I feel like he crashing out. That nigga crashing out right now, gang. Y'all listen to 21. 21, what you do something for, man? 21, what you talk to the ops for, man?
I mean, do you think? I mean, the nigga should know better, considering everything going on, especially around those parts of the world and shit, and you know what's being displayed on the internet and how niggas folding and telling and all that kind of shit, and getting indicted for recos and shit. Like that's the last thing that nigga should be indulging in. That's crazy.
Nah, I agree with you 100% on that shit, boy. Oh God, that shit. Oh man, I hate he said all that. That's all I can say.
That shit crazy. It's almost like he ain't trying to invite the motherfuckers and stuff. He ain't already on that. He probably didn't think that was gonna be recorded because that room was the replays was off, and it was only like. It was late as fuck. It was not that many people in that room at all. I don't even think he thought it was gonna get recorded.
But shit, when you 21 Savage, everything gets recorded.
But he was on a burner, and on top of that, it was only like 60 people in there. It was not even. It was only 60 motherfuckers in there.
That shit don't matter. You gotta, even with the replays off, you gotta always assume anything you say on Clubhouse got the potential to end up on YouTube, bro. Period.
Yeah, that's true. That is.
You gotta think like that.
I just feel like he just snapped. That nigga said one thing, he just like kind of like lost his mind in that room. I was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Everybody still watching, even though the replays is on.
And some motherfuckers know the burner. Yeah.
Hey, we gonna have Math Hoffa come up here in a minute. Y'all ping up, man. Ping up. Math Hoffa gonna come up here and speak on the whole situation. He the one did the interview with Troy Ave. You know, ChinaMac. He saying he trying to cancel Math Hoffa. Like, how the fuck? Like, who is you to even cancel Math Hoffa? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, homie. Who the fuck is you? It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang. Now, this whole situation with Boston Richie, man, we got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's up there. It's on the YouTube. Boston Richie. I'm going to play this footage, man. Now, Boston Richie, he's supposed to be like some sort of snitch. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be some sort of snitch. Let me get that up. 1090 Jake. Because 1090 Jake, he basically broke down how he think Boston Richie is a snitch. And I'm gonna play Boston Richie paperwork. You feel me? The nigga that's on the actual paperwork. He'll account for that story. But that's why I be saying a lot of times people be like, oh damn, this person ain't no snitch. They came together and they all copped out. Well, why this person on this case? They say that this person copped out. Okay. Then 4 days later, this person copped out. Then it said 3 weeks later, this person copped out. So the person that copped out 3 weeks later, did they feel some type of way about the motherfuckers who copped out before them? It's like shit. If you was all on the same page, wouldn't you would have did it the same day? Or similar days. All right, you know how the court system is. It's janky. Similar days. But you talking 3 weeks later? Hell no. Hey man, there's an artist out here. And I want to see if that artist, he pretty much gonna stand by that. You know, if his homie call him a rat, it's possible.
That he bumped into dude, but it wasn't about nothing. It ain't like he said he killed his cousin and all of the thing about the car, and he was only 16, and you know the charges got dropped, but you can't deny the paperwork, right? When I'm hearing them say it, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like he snitched. It sounds like he fucked up. He shouldn't have said anything to the police, period. But not only that, looking at the paperwork, it clearly states the information he gave, the sworn statement in the murder case, was towards a possible motive. That's what the police were seeking. And they used his sworn statement as evidence towards the probable cause to arrest the shooter. I mean, it's dead and done. I've shown y'all through this video the other snitches in the murder case, which were all the shooter's friends. Murder, what was the other one's name? Loud, his own girlfriend. But the thing about that witness list is Boston Richie is on it. Boston Richie's name is with theirs. Everything that every one of them said was used as evidence. And then I find the Grand Theft Auto case. You're with your cousin, your homeboy, y'all get picked up, whatever, their charges get dropped, that's fine. But the fact that you told the police, yeah, they knew the car was stolen, and then you said it again. Yeah, they knew it was stolen. I told them it was stolen. And then you said it again. Yeah, they knew it was stolen. That's why they kept coming to my house that day. The only reason they even got arrested is because you were talking to the police, because you agreed to give an interview. And you can't say it was because you were 16, because they decided not to make a statement. It says they refused. You could have did the same thing that they did. So to be a rapper and have given a sworn statement in a murder case that led to a conviction and an interview in another case that led to 2 arrests, it doesn't look good. Now, looking back at the DMs between me and Boston Richie, it's crazy because he lied. He said that Wig was interviewed first, and Wig ratted on him, that it was Wig's fault that he was a witness in the case, because Wig said Boston Richie ran down on him with the AK-styled weapon. But it was a lie, because the paperwork says Boston Richie was interviewed first. And when asked, Boston Richie admitted that Wig ran down on him and threatened him. So if you're going to accuse Wig of ratting for doing the same thing you did, then what did you do? Sounds like you ratted, right? And I mean, how I look at it, because I'm unbiased with this shit. I was hit up about it. Yo, look into this. All right, I'm going to look into it. How I feel about it is if me, 1090 Jake, doing the videos that I do, how I do them, if I was a witness in a murder and gave a sworn statement and that man got convicted because what I said was used as evidence to secure probable cause, and then I got arrested because I said that my two homies knew that the car was stolen, so they got arrested for it too, what would y'all call me? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.
So look, that was 1099. That was 1090 Jake opinion about it. That's his thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? He done his homework. He done his research. He got the whole video on his channel. It's about 20 minutes. I didn't really want to just really go.
Y'all are charged for GTA.
Right.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richie allegedly he makes a statement.
And like I said again, in that situation, bro, you know, a lot of things interpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case could have been. You feel me? And we got over it. Cause we don't rock like that where I come from. You feel me? You feel me? We here. We've been. You feel me? We've been rocking from the same hood, bro. From just how we. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, y'all are charged for GTA.
Right.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richie allegedly he makes a statement.
And like I said again, in that situation, bro, you know, a lot of things were misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case could have been. You feel me? And we got over it. Cause we don't rock like that where I come from. You feel me? If I felt like he snitched on me personally, you know what I'm saying, it would have been problems for real, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? We here. We've been, you feel me? We've been rocking from the same hood, bro. From just how we, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. So basically, y'all are charged for GTA.
Right.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richie allegedly he makes a statement.
And like I said again, in that situation, bro, you know, a lot of things were misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case could have been. You feel me? And we got over it. Cause we don't rock like that where I come from. You feel me? If I felt like he snitched on me personally, you know what I'm saying, it would have been problems for real, you know what I'm saying? So.
But he said it would have been problems. It's a fact. Y'all get in the comments, just let me know what y'all think, man. You think he got paid? Because 1090 Jake, they got some shit up. Hold on, I'm about to play that for y'all. This shit crazy. This shit, like, you heard what dude just said, like, damn. I'm like, that nigga ain't no motherfucker. Like, 1090 Jake is tripping. He really on some culture vulture shit. But then I hear this video.
2013, Y'all are charged for GTA.
Right.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richie allegedly he makes a statement.
On this episode of Liars, Deniers, and Falsifiers, Boston Richie's co-defendant said that, but his DMs reveal what?
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, I was just reaching out. I seen that little stuff, turn my stuff up. Fam, it's a fact. Every time I go viral for being silent, just like the last case, fam.
I'm saying, nobody in Tallahassee knew he had got y'all arrested or something?
Yeah, to be real, it's a lot that come with that situation. I could break it down if you got a line that hit. Kind of a lot to type, fam.
Nah, I feel you. I just didn't get how people kept it on the wraps when he told in 2 cases, LOL.
Because they respect money now. Not solid stuff, but the only good come out of this is in real life, those dudes treat me like a celebrity behind cameras in the city. And now mess can stop trying to make it seem as if a dude be hating because I ain't F with him. The facts are, who can sit around comfortably and knowing he told on you?
Yeah, from what I heard, they hold.
Never really brought the situation up publicly because the whole hood knows the situation and stuff. So we ain't want the hood looking bad as a whole. I really wear my hood on my back, man. So it was played out as what's understood don't have to be explained type situation, D. Basically, some of them dudes know what's up. They gonna stay over there and real ones over here. They can't just end it off popping with the rap stuff first. Almost like how family problems don't leave the house.
I requested the interrogation videos too, LOL. Just gotta wait a little man for him.
Yeah, I want to see him too. Never got to see the dude's eyes while telling. Shout out to you though, fam, for keeping it real. My name Kobe the Rich.
100.
And like I said again, in that situation, bro, you know, a lot of things were misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen, you get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case may have been, you feel me? And we got over it. Cause we don't rock like that where I come from, you feel me? If I felt like he snitched on me personally.
Yeah, that shit crazy, y'all. Y'all heard that, right? Think it was loud and clear.
Right.
Nigga sound like he contradicting himself, but shit's wild. Thing is like Boston Richie. I thought he was a street nigga, like the shit he be talking about. Like shit, whoever he around and learn all that shit, niggas should be scared right now. If he is a rat, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. But if he is a rat, them niggas should be scared right now. All that shit he be talking. That nigga like the Jeezy of 2023. You hear me? It's Death for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
So what he did exactly, he stole a car and then gave a statement that the people that was in the car with him knew it was stolen.
That's what they say, but at the end of the day, they capping. Cause see, this what I do know. When it come to juvenile records, that shit be sealed in most states. It's only a few states where you can even find that type of record. They're not going to show you. It's redacted to protect the youth. You hear me?
Now that's true. That's true. So yeah. Well, I don't know about every state, but yeah. Here is sealed. So I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. So 1090 Jake did a whole thing on that. Like he had the information.
Yeah. Yup. He got the information. He say that because dude told him that he was a rat. I guess he went with what dude told him without the facts.
Okay.
Because he ain't got no motherfucking paperwork. Because if he did, it'd be sealed like the black and white don't lie. What the fuck is the black and white? How could somebody else pull this up the same thing you pulled up? If that's possible, let's pull it up. But they ain't fucked over Boston Richie career behind it. And he should have told him just one thing. Can you in your state get a juvenile record, case unsealed, where you got all the information, ain't nothing redacted? Can you get that? In most states, they gonna say hell no. It's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
That's a good ass question and observation, Chuck. I guess a lot of people ain't even think about that.
Niggas too busy fighting for their pride. Still want to be gangster. Maybe that seemed like I'm copping the plea. Nigga, you already copping the plea when they saying now that you ain't paid the nigga to come on fucking say cheese and say the shit. Well, you could have just said nothing to him and just said what you said. Shit's crazy. These rappers need better PRs, man. They need to holler at me. Step for the Cloud Chaser.
Did you ever get that Betron I sent you, Chuck?
Oh yeah, yep. In the whole situation with FBG Duck, we're gonna get into this right now. So FBG Duck, we ain't covered it. Shit, we ain't even had some audio from the trial. Like, well, not the trial, the bond hearings. Trial ain't started yet. I think it started next year, not even this year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get in the comments and let me know if I'm tripping, but I believe it starts next year, 2024. And the FBI released documents that claim they interviewed a witness that said King Von initially placed a 50K hit on FBG Duck, then upped it to 100K. After the murder, they claimed, and he celebrated by copying everyone O blockchains. Now, let me start by saying this. I need to repeat it for y'all. The FBI released documents that claim they interviewed a witness that said King Von initially placed a 50K hit on FBG Duck, then upped it to 100K. After the murder, they claim he celebrated by copying everyone O blockchains. Now,
I wonder if this witness gave this statement after they was locked up on their own shit, because that's how a lot of shit happens. Because why would the man give out 100K on video and make it right? I just don't get that. Like, ain't nobody that dumb.
yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Chuck. Sorry.
That's true. That's absolutely true. But them even saying that is crazy because they got the redacted statement. You know what I'm saying, from the case. A lot of it's redacted because niggas requested the files, man. Shout out Chirac-ology Reddit. Oh man, y'all niggas be going federal on there every day. You need to start keeping your mouth closed. That's what I would say. If you is in the streets, shut the fuck up. But when it come down to it, FBG Duck, he is dead. It is some members from O Block that's locked up. They call him the O Block 5. That's locked up from O Block for the FBG Duck murder. The niggas went fed. Only them guys. Rico, all that shit. You feel me? And they only picked up like 5 people. But they said they picked up more people. It's a crazy situation, man, when it comes to Chicago, man. Like, at the end of the day, me being from Chicago, I think that most of them, the cops, the government, the officials, shit, they just want everybody to kill themselves off or some shit like that so they can buy their property for the low. That's the type of shit they be on out there, man. It's very crooked. the last couple of
Cold-blooded.
governors and went to jail for fraud. These are facts. Look it up. So that's the type of shit that happens in Chicago. And I'm hearing this now, and I'm reading it off to y'all. What's really going on when it comes to the new update, when it comes to the old block case. I still think that they don't got shit on them guys. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with FBG Duck music. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mama Duck. But I don't think the police got exactly what they need, because they would have already slam dunk. Like some people would say the feds move slow. They don't move like snails though. They move pretty fucking
Especially,
fast. Most niggas cop
Chuck, when
out, case closed.
they giving the internet credit for helping solve the case. That whole statement is crazy as hell.
That's a fact.
How many narratives are spent on the internet every fucking day? I mean, that's crazy, but they publicly said that, they were a big help in the case. So, I mean, I don't know. We take that with a grain of salt.
No, that's a fact. Zada bloggers solving all the murder.
Straight up. There's bloggers out there that definitely do that shit. It's bloggers who have made TV series when it comes to making sure justice is served. That for the cloud chaser, this platform, what we try to do is bring the facts, the shit that they put out. The government, when it comes to people getting locked up for shit, because you never know. They ain't been known to put people in situations where it's ugly. Yo, Preet, what's good with it?
Salute, man. Salute to the panel. Salute to the channel. Salute to the chat. You feel me? It's been a minute since I've been in your shit. Thank you for letting me up, bro.
No, salute, family. Peace and blessings.
Yeah, you already know, man. You see you doing your thing. I don't want to interrupt none. I see you doing your thing. This topic is crazy. I want to put in my 2 cents, but I'm gonna let people get their shit off if they're not done yet.
2 cents. What you got to talk about?
I mean, I'm gonna try not to be long. I'm gonna try not to be long-winded, but I'm looking at everything, right? Just everything, right? And I was getting this feeling, and I was getting the feeling from YouTube. I was getting the feeling that a shift started to happen where the gangsters, let me put quotations behind that when I say that. The gangsters started getting online because they felt they clout in the streets would get them notoriety and views and their money. Now, when this started happening, bro, when the gangster shit started being more prevalent on the internet, not just the internet, but YouTube in general, Ricos started happening, bro. And people don't know a lot about the prison system and how the system do people and how the feds work and how they use manipulation tactics and CIA tactics. And they don't understand how influential them alphabet people can be in certain people's lives, because the people that are saying they gangster are coming from poverty. They're coming from poverty and a lack of knowledge about the judicial system. So they take all this violent rhetoric and this thug mentality into these rooms with these white folks and these alphabet crackers, if I can call them that. And they ain't worried about or scared of none of that. And they hold all the cards. And so they play that gangster. They play that, man, I ain't saying, I ain't this, I ain't blah, blah. And they sit and they laugh at them because They don't understand that the things they be saying and the people they be running with, all they got to do is take their surveillance to a judge and ask for a subpoena to raid your house, to to look into your phone records and listen to your conversations. You see what I'm saying? And they think being hot means, oh, I'm gonna keep talking more and talking more and talking more. So they're like, oh, I'm big gangster, I'm untouchable, blah blah. You feel like you're untouchable because you keep doing all this shit, ain't nobody popping you. And it's mostly because your face is out there, so if something happened to you, it's easier to trace. You see what I'm saying? You got a platform now, you out and about, you know, more people got their eyes on you, it's probably gonna be more witnesses, XYZ. And then when a certain nigga get locked up, you hear that he was caught with XYZ and blah blah blah. And it's a small percentage of people that get caught with XYZ and this, that, and the third. And those people is in jail or been in jail or probably still in jail if they didn't snitch. So those are probably the only people that understand what happens in the following moments after that situation. They catch you with it, you get locked, now you gonna get charged. Then they come in with everything they got. Like all we needed was a reason to get you in this room with these charges. We know you're not about that because we watch you. We know you're not no killer for real. We know even if you ordered the hit, you don't do it yourself with all kind of shit. And they read them. They read them down to a T, and they don't be believing them. Then they start showing them pictures, letting them listen to phone conversations. You know, that's bullshit. I mean, then they start letting them listen to shit that they mans be saying. They day ones. And all in that conversation, they just fold. Feel like, and they make them feel like that gangster shit don't mean nothing no more. And the next thing you know, niggas start getting indicted in groups. I mean, groups of people, bro. And once the feds got you like that, once they got you cooperating just a little bit, dog, you on the payroll. You're on the payroll. And it used to be a common thing back in the day. If you get locked out and you get out too early, you better have a damn good reason, or based on the severity of the situation and the niggas and what they get into around you, you might have to get gone forever, or you might have to just remove yourself to another state, country. You need to get low. And that's not happening. They jumping right back into these spaces, dapping up the same niggas, talking the same shit. And at that point, all they doing is working now. And now they feel double untouchable because they like, I'm not going to jail. These niggas going to jail. But I still get to pop my shit, wear my jewelry, because the people don't know the truth. And as far as being worried about a nigga finding out, man, they done told me they know so much shit about so many people, but they got me. Now they feel more confident in them boys than they gang. And when everybody go down, you probably got a few dudes confused, a couple dudes that was feeling it and got out the way, and then you got the nigga that was doing it the whole time.
Gang.
And look, like I said before on your platform, man, I never claimed to be no gangster, bro. I thank God for the sidewalks for keeping me off the streets, but I was raised by him. And they told me the dumbest thing I could do is run with a group of niggas, man, because they're going to snitch on you. They've been telling me, man, I was hearing this shit since I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old from my mom, my mother, telling me this shit. If you're going to do something to somebody, you don't tell nobody nothing. You wear all black. You do it in the dark. You make sure ain't no, I mean, to the T.
Right.
Cause she know me and my family and how we could get down, but she always said that's never necessary. She said it's always going to be 1,000,001 ways to do it the other way. But I'm just telling you this just in case you get in one of them very particular situations where it's you or them. Thank God it's never been that, because I never pushed that. I never pushed for that. And you can push for that. And people be pushing, and when them particular niggas get out and they get on that rah super gangster, I'm pulling up, just come kill me about it. Then listen, I always see that as it's a trap, bro. It's a trap. Tekashi 6ix9ine did it in front of everybody. He tried to trap everybody in Chicago that was mad at him and wanted him dead. It was a trap the whole time. He was just so confident in the law at that point. He tried to get real close to Chicago, but he did it at certain times, and he had armored vehicles with him and police on standby, the EMTs on standby if he did get shot or beat up. I mean, they had that man so covered, but it was still a big trap. And the niggas in Chicago was smart enough to realize it.
When you in the streets, bro,
to stop trying to chase him around the city.
God.
What happened?
When you in the streets, you can't run from the streets.
What happened?
When you're in the streets,
yeah,
you run from the streets.
That's an ultimate fact. That's an ultimate fact. And that's how we can separate and see the difference. If you could pop all that shit and like people stop going with their first mind. And when you stop going with what you know best, what's been keeping you alive in the streets, that gut feeling that told you, nah, you know, I got enough grabber, dog.
Give me a second real quick.
No, you good.
Yo, Lamont, with you, family.
Salute. What's up? Salute to the house.
Yeah, bro. You heard that whole ChinaMac Troy Ave situation?
Nah, hell no.
I'm gonna play it for you real quick. Listen to this, bro.
Man, you let me run my mouth, man. Just continue the show, bro. My bad, dog.
Murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
Be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
It's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
This Chicago. I had to be the nigga with a murder charge over me for my man that I didn't do. Right. You feel me? I had to be the nigga with an attempted murder on a hater. I'm attempted murder on a nigga that I took the gun from that shot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about Taxstone and talk about that whole situation. And I think that having somebody on, and if you're supposedly coming from the streets and you supposedly coming from that cloth, you know what I'm saying? Having somebody to come on and talk about an active murder, like an active criminal case, you know what I'm saying? An active murder case is I don't think that's I don't think that's street at all. I lost respect. I would never watch another Math Hoffa show again, ever.
It's done for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang.
I had to be the nigga with a murder charge.
Yo, dude, you heard that, bro?
Yeah, that's wild, bro. Dirty work, man.
So
Dirty
you feel like Trey Ave is he's snitching it, like he talking too much?
He definitely talking too much. Bro, if it's still pending, it'd be different if niggas already lost their case, they on appeal, they lost their appeal at the Supreme Court and they just there. Then you can talk about it because motherfuckers been already they took the blame for it. They ain't got no get back. Like can't nobody else get indicted or no facts can be proven to convict anyone. But yeah, bro, that's why I stay on my square biz now, you know?
Hey, from a civilian's perspective, if I grew up with a lot of siblings, and you know, you always get called a tattletale by your black siblings, man. That's something we always did. Yo, you tattletale. Even when you're little, it was tattletale when you're little, then turn into snitch. And then if you get older and you still in it, motherfuckers start get called rats, and then the rats turn informers. So when you was little and something happened in the house, and mom or dad got everybody in the room, because if the one person don't admit that they did it, everybody getting whooped. That's just something you knew. But how many times y'all all took that whooping just because you wasn't finna be like, it wasn't me? Because just by you saying, oh,
Right, we're gonna leave it right there. That's true. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people went took that ass whooping because they didn't want to be that tattletale. But some niggas, mama, it wasn't me. It was him. Y'all know what it is. Feel me? The streets ain't no different. But at this point, shit, ain't no changing it with some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just a part of it. You feel me? That's it. Ain't no changing that type of shit. 1090 Jake responds to Bruce Rivers. Because Bruce Rivers, he spoke on this whole situation. Hey, dudes, you familiar with that, bro?
Nope, man. I've been at work, man. I go to work.
Yeah, this 1090 Jake, bro. This 1090 Jake is crazy.
hey, before you play that clip, I'm not gonna be too long with it. I googled 1090. What 1090 is, it's like
One second. Hold on.
Reveal what?
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, I was just reaching out. I seen that little stuff, turn my stuff up. Fam. It's a fact. Every time I go viral for being silent, just like the last case, fam.
I'm saying, nobody in Tallahassee knew he had got y'all arrested or something?
Yeah, to be real, it's a lot that come with that situation. I could break it down if you got a line that hit. Kind of a lot to type, fam.
Nah, I feel you. I just didn't get how people kept it on the wraps when he told in 2 cases, LOL.
Because they respect money now. Not solid stuff, but the only good come out of this is in real life, those dudes treat me like a celebrity behind cameras in the city. And now Mess can stop trying to make it seem as if a dude be hating because I ain't F with him. The facts are, who can sit around comfortably and knowing he told on you?
Yeah, from what I heard, they hold.
Never really brought the situation up publicly because the whole hood knows the situation and stuff. So we ain't want the hood looking bad as a whole. I really wear my hood on my back, man. So it was played out as what's understood don't have to be explained type situation, D. Basically, some of them dudes know what's up. They gonna stay over there, and real ones over here. They can't just end it off popping with the rap stuff first. Almost like how family problems don't leave the house.
I requested the interrogation videos too, LOL. Just gotta wait a little minute for him.
Yeah, I want to see him too. Never got to see the dude's eyes while telling. Shout out to you though, Phil, for keeping it real. My name Kobe the Rich.
100.
Police want statements from y'all. Y'all don't talk. You and your other homie don't talk.
Right.
Boston Richie allegedly he makes a statement.
On this episode of Live.
And knowing he told on you. Stood don't have to be explained type situation, D. Basically, some of them dudes know what's up. They gonna stay over there.
Just gotta wait a little minute.
You know, a lot of things were misinterpreted. You know what I'm saying? It's a juvenile case. A lot of shit can't be pulled back and seen. You get what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Like I said, I'd rather speak less on that because me and bro seen eye to eye on whatever the fuck was said or whatever the case may have been. You feel me? And we got over it. Cause we don't rock like that where I come from. You feel me? If I felt like he snitched on me personally, you know what I'm saying? It would have been problems for real, you know what I'm saying? So you feel me? We here. We been, you feel me? We've been rocking from the same hood, bro, from just how we, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically, you're saying in so many words, you're not tripping on them. So why is everybody else so invested in it?
I ain't really understand that, but like I said, I know how the outside world look at things. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna have their opinions on that situation or whatever.
Yeah. Did y'all ever have a falling out about the situation? You know, what, 9 years ago?
Nah, it wasn't really even a falling out because, like I said, it was a lot of misinterpreted things. So you feel me? It was you know, we had to get things figured out, and once we got them figured out, we got through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I was trying to stay offline because I'm on drug and fitness probation, and even my probation officer talking about it. LOL. There's people been hitting me up all week about this saying dude career on the line, asking can I speak on his behalf. I don't know what I would say to clear him. I mean, it's black and white. You can use me as a reference though, fam, to your blogs just to keep our messages offline. Dudes talking about a lawsuit.
Yeah, they just trying to get in your head. There isn't a lawsuit. They be able to file. It's case facts. It is a defamation, and they know better than to file a defamation case. That would just make him look even worse, LOL. Guaranteed they try to pay anyone to say anything to make him look good.
I'll make one too.
LOL, you ready to make the video?
I F with you, Jake, but I thought hard on it, and I'm going to keep it off the internet. Like I said, I wear the hood on my back. That wouldn't be a solid on my behalf.
Got the camera.
Y'all heard that, right?
Damn right.
Did they publish the paperwork though?
No, I don't think they published the paperwork. It's done for the Cloud Chaser TV. Gang. Because it's a juvenile case.
Well,
So that
one
shit
thing I
sealed.
do. No, yeah, it gets sealed. They protect the juveniles, even if they go through child abuse or go to California Youth Authorities. If
That's
you're
why,
not
like,
that
hey,
person,
bro,
you can't get it. Yeah.
I heard this one nigga, he like, this is bald head nigga on the app. He like, yeah, see, I beat murders and all type of shit. But he said when he was a youth, because he know 9 times out of 10, you can't even pull them type of fouls, man. Because it's protected.
Yeah,
Out of
definitely.
youth.
I caught it. A weapon was attempted murder at first, and that's what I went to YA for. I was trying to get the paperwork on the op that told on me. He took the stand with cast on his arm, leg. You know, my mom was there. You know, so and he was the victim. So it's really clear who testified. But bro, I submitted paperwork to the juvenile court to get it, and I'm still waiting right now. That was already 4 months ago.
They're going to try to hold that. They're going to try to hold that because me as a civilian, I got into a particular situation where, you know, a nigga was pretty much trying to get me to retaliate in a certain way so something could happen. I'm just going to be as vague as possible, but y'all hear me? And I kept my mouth shut. I ain't talk about nothing because even though I'm a civilian, still being quiet is gonna work out in my favor. Because if the police do their job like how they supposed to, you feel me? They don't need nothing from me. They don't need nothing from me. And if they ask me, I don't need nothing from them. They can't help me with nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, cause in my mind, you know, I'm still a civilian, but I feel like if a nigga cross me, I got the right to catch a fade with you, at least. I'm not trying to kill you. You know what I mean? You might, it's possible you'll go in the hospital, and it's possible I could lose the fade, but that's just, you know, that's mutual combat. In Florida, if you fighting a nigga in the middle of the street and the police come and try to stop it, yeah, you can say it's mutual combat. And if both of y'all agree that it's mutual combat, they got to stand down. Unless one of y'all start to seriously injure the other person. You know, you have that right as a civilian. You know, but also, if you did some shit out of malicious intent and you was dumb enough to get caught, they don't need my help, and you still gonna catch this fate. Malicious intent, and you.
Yo, salute. YouTube.
Who was that talking right there, Chuck?